Welcome back to the Israel Ramos Show, where I bring up important topics in today's troubled world we live in, and I try to address the issue to the best of my abilities of the topics that I bring up. Today I'm going to talk about how to fall asleep. The reason I'm bringing up this topic is a lot of people out there that are having a hard time getting to sleep, going to sleep. There's many reasons why people have a hard time getting to sleep. Poor diet is usually the big one. Choosing what we put in our body is so important that we don't consume too much salt or sugar. And eating a lot in a lot of fast food joints like Burger King, McDonald's, White Castle, Chinese food will affect us in a very, very negative way, health wise. Consuming a lot of sugar can give you diabetes. Consuming a lot of salt can give you hypertension, high blood pressure. So it's so important that we make the healthy choice, that we eat healthy, we drink a lot of water, we eat a lot of salads, stay away from fried foods. Will improve our life and our sleeping disorder that we may be having. The friends that we choose to have, maybe there's friends in our lives that all they do is create stress in our lives. If you have friends in your life that all they want to do is gossip and be negative and talk about people and cause stress in your life, it's time for you to let them go. Make sure you are careful who you give your time to. It is so important that those kind of relationships that we choose to have are very toxic, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. That also will affect your sleeping disorder. It will affect your sleep. Also, thinking too much. When you think too much about a lot of negative stuff and you worry too much, do what you have to do. If you got bills, then you work. But don't let things get to you. One thing that I do that I suggest is elevating your legs, whether you do it on the floor with your back straight on the floor with a pillow on your head and you put your legs in the air against the wall, but you're laying on your back for a good 20 minutes to half hour. I usually sit on the couch and I elevate my legs on the chair. You can also put a pillow on the chair for a good 20 minutes to half hour, and I listen to the rain while I'm doing it. While you have your legs elevated, there's a lot of health benefits to it. It will improve your circulation. Also, the blood that goes from your head to your toes will go back to your head, your toes even faster, and it will relax you. But it's very important when you have your legs elevated, lifted up, you keep your mind clear of any thoughts. Just listen to the sound of the rain. Go on YouTube and put the sound of the rain, or maybe you like the sound of the wind or the snow. But just listen to the relaxing music, or maybe you could put on relaxing music while you have your legs elevated. That is very, very healthy for you. There's a lot of health benefits when you do that. 20 minutes to half hour every day. You elevate your legs. Walking is another good thing for you. Something I also do. Because when you're walking, you're not putting your body through so much stress. You can walk at your own pace. Look at the people walking by, the trees, the birds, the squirrels. You could think about your life and or listen to music. But walking is very, very healthy because it also improves your circulation. It is so important that we improve our circulation. That will help you sleep better at nights or even in the middle of the day. And continue to learn. Continue to keep your mind occupied with positive things. If some people, for whatever reason, they have a hard time reading, now they have an app where you could just scan the page of a book and it'll read it back to you at whatever speed you like. But continue to gain knowledge because knowledge is power, my friend. Whether you want to learn philosophy, you want to learn history, science, engineering, continue to learn. Continue to love yourself. Forgive yourself. Don't live in the past. Don't give fiddlesticks about what people think about you, because you're never going to satisfy anybody. Don't base your happiness on people, because people will and can fail you time to time. Making sure you keep your distance from certain people will also help your life. Being careful who you give your time to is so important. Do not give your time to people that all they're gonna do is put you down and stress you out. Those kind of people, you need to keep them far away from you. It's better to walk alone and continue to learn, whether it's swimming, cooking, CPR, philosophy, but continue to learn, because knowledge is power, my friend. Eating healthy is so important. Making the right choices, again, what you choose to eat will affect you. If you're consuming too much salt, starch, sugar, you're taking a big chance of getting diabetes from too much starch or sugar, hypertension from too much salt, high blood pressure. Be careful what you consume, what you put in your body, because you will become what you eat. And again, keep your mind clear. Don't think too much. Don't worry so much. Maybe you find yourself, the stress of your job or just commuting to work, driving to work, can really affect you in a very negative way, mentally and physically. So I know that driving to work is very, very stressful, because you have a lot of knuckleheads out there that they drive and they act like they're the only ones on the road, and they stress everybody out because they're driving careless, recklessly, and very aggressive. So the best way to deal with those type of people is listen to a positive radio show, or music, or instrumental, or maybe you want to listen to a lecture on YouTube. Keep your mind occupied. Avoid those people out of your mind. Don't let them rent space in your head. Just keep your mind, distract yourself by just listening to something positive, whether it's a positive lecture or music or instrumental on your way to work. But you create your own atmosphere going to work. Don't let the people around you affect you, because they will affect you if you let them. You don't let people provoke you, even though some people out there, when they drive, they can provoke you real easily because they want to tell you how to drive your car. Ignore them. Don't even give them any importance. And like I said, listen to music, positive lecture, but keep your mind positive.